The Death of Superman Part 2 sees Parasite take over Belle Reve thanks to the news broadcasting Superman and Metallo's fight. The distracted guards that were watching the fight were left at the mercy of Parasite, who drained their energy and regained his power, ripping through the prison in order to draw Superman to him so he could drain the world's most powerful battery. Superman arrives and tries to save the guards, but Parasite catches him off guard, grabbing him and beginning to drain the Man of Steel. Parasite soon lets go thanks to the overflow of both power and new abilities that Superman has spent his life honing, all coming to him at once. The overload causes Parasite to crash into the ground and dispel the energy in a heat vision blast. Superman tells the guards to stay back as Parasite is still dangerous since the power is still being dispelled through heat vision and various other powers. As his powers return under the yellow sun, Superman sees a passing freight train, giving him an idea. Taking off for the train with Parasite right behind him, Superman grabs one of the scrap metal bins from the train and drops it on the villain. Still venting the heat vision, Parasite melts the scrap, but the molten slag pours over him because of it. As Parasite uses the stolen invulnerability from Superman to protect himself from the hot metal, Superman is able to freeze the slag like he did with Metallo, trapping Parasite within the solid metal. As the Belle Reve guards take Parasite back to the prison, Superman listens to the guards talk about how genius his plan was, but he doesn't have the heart to tell him he'd planned to trap Parasite in the scrap bin container, not have him melt the scrap and trap himself. As he flies away to Metropolis, Clark hears a scream that sounds familiar to him and he realizes that it's his mother's. The Death of Superman Part 2 was quite a big letdown, since it literally is a retread of the previous part. Superman even took down the villain in the exact same fashion. I was really hoping that with the first issue playing with the idea of exploring power and how Superman uses it compared to his villains, we'd get a little bit more variety, I guess, in how he would deal with his villains. Like, I thought the Parasite was going to take hostages and Superman would maybe have to use his power of speech and being able to talk down his villains to get Parasite to stand down, not just a retread of the last issue. The art as well is pretty atrocious. I kind of let last issue slide because it was relatively good, but this issue was absolutely shocking and the proportions and the way the bodies were posed were really shitty. I really hope going forward that it's not just one threat after another, that Superman uses the same solutions to end and that we get a bit variety and other characters pop in and out, since right now it's just like Superman fights the villain, moves on to the next threat. Need a bit of variation in that. I'm going to give this issue a 4 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.